Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I am Natalie. I am an empath and intuitive card reader. For those of you that are new to the channel, I use the Oceanic Tarot deck, written by Jane Mollison, illustrations by Jane Delaford Taylor. At the end of the reading, I pull one card as a significator from Book of Tarot, written by Bridget Reed and illustrated by Colin Howard. This is my deck here, and I do a 5-card spread. Each placement has a meaning, as well as the card itself. And I'm here this evening to do a reading, monthly general reading. General, not personal. This may resonate with you and it may not. But this is for Gemini, for the general monthly reading for the month of December 2016. Let's get right into it, shall we? I've already pre-shuffled, cut the cards and all that, but I like to freshen them up before they get laid down. Excuse me while I push you guys back a little bit here, because I need to run. Oh my goodness. There we go. I always forget to do stupid little things like that before I begin. Okay, Gemini. Masters of the Universe, Masters of the Natural World Order, and Spirit Guides. Please bring me any messages that you may have for this general reading for the month of December 2016 for the sign of Gemini, the twins. Any messages you may have. Give me some good stuff. We're looking for some good stuff. Let's see here. I don't take pop-outs, guys, unless they come out in an unusual way. I've had some cards fly out and do some crazy things. Those are the ones that I pay attention to and I will set to the side. I tend to drop cards a lot when I shuffle them, so that's why I don't count pop-outs unless they're unique, the way they come out. Even if I did, it doesn't matter anyway, because Tarot and Spirit bring that card back. I've seen it happen, 78 cards, and that same card pop back out again, or show up in the layout, the spread. Okay. One more, all right. We'll do one more. They've got to feel right. I have to have the white flag from Spirit before I start. One more. Spirit is lining up the cards for your reading. Cards meant for Gemini, December 2016. All right. Yes, you would want me to cut them again. All right, fine. All right. First card that I pulled for you, the Queen of Cups. She represents sensitivity. This is your overall energy. Second card that I pulled for you is the Fool. And this is all about new beginnings, and it's in your financial and wealth sector. Okay. Third card that I pulled for you in your hearth, your home, your love, your romance, has anything to do with love in your heart. It is the Knight of Pentacles, and this represents loyalty. And the fourth card that I pulled for you, which are your challenges for the month of December that you must face, is the World, and this is all about regeneration. I'm seeing some cards here I haven't seen in a while, and this is refreshing. And the fifth and last card in the Oceanic 5 cards tarot deck spread is your message directly from Spirit. I love these cards. They're all ones I haven't seen in so long. And she represents balance. She's very beautiful. All right. Okay. Glasses. All right, Gemini, let's get right to her here. The Queen of Cups, sensitivity, your overall energy for the reading. So when this card appears, the advice of this card is to tune into your nurturing side. Also, this card comes to play in decision-making on the emotional side of things. The emotional side of who you are is being affected. You have decisions, emotional decisions to make. You need to be more nurturing towards yourself. And that's fine. to love yourself, be patient with yourself, pamper yourself, baby yourself. But always remember, intelligence, objectivity to self, and intelligence is your best guide. Always try to remain, if you find yourself, some of you are in a situation that is requiring a lot of sensitivity. And if you are the one on that side of it, you need to step back, remove all emotionality from your situation. If you need to figure something out, you have to look back at yourself objectively and the situation as well. If you're blinded by emotion, that won't work. This takes practice to be able to do this. But imagine yourself as being a friend of you, a friend of yours. You are a friend of yours. And you're looking at yourself. This is your friend looking at you. What would you see? And what would you tell your friend that you see? That's being objective. That's like if a friend has no emotional investment to whatever it is you're going through, they can be real objective and straight and to the point, no beating around the bush about whatever it is you need to make decisions on. The key words for this card are love and nurturing, generosity, protection, caring, and emotion. This card also shows that you want to be openly loving towards your friends and family. When this card appears, she represents loyalty and creativity. Projects will thrive now. Focus on focus on relationships. For some of you, focus on your children. For some, it's your friends. Single people are emotionally ready for new love in their life. There have been some breakups just before December kicked in here today. And some of you didn't see it coming. I'm having this pop up in some of the other readings. And some of you, there's a few of you are going to be surprised how ready you are for a new adventure, a new relationship, and a new love in your life. If somebody had told you this 2 months ago, you would have said, there's no way. I know where I belong. I know where I'm at. I know where I'm going. Here's the problem. That's just you. There are two people in a relationship. I'll tell you right now, this other person's been planning this for a while. You're not their cup of tea anymore. Not to say that's anything against you. You're just not for them anymore. That's how the other person feels. I'm not justifying that. I'm not saying that's okay. I'm just telling it like it is. And you know what? But there is somebody that you're meant for. Somebody that you'll fit quite well with. You think you fit, or you thought you fit quite well with this recent relationship that has just ended, but really you didn't. You have nothing to compare it to. Once you have something to compare it to, you're going to be happy you're not still in that relationship, brokenhearted or not in this moment, but that's the way it's going to roll. Okay, so a lot of sensitivity coming into play for the overall reading. The second card that I pulled for you, Gemini, is the Fool, and this is all about new beginnings. Okay. All right, so this card shows that you're on the brink of a new path. Mwah. We just covered that in the first card. A wonderful opportunity will await you. Follow your destiny in work and in relationships. And before you follow your dreams, always, always, always check your facts from fiction. We all want to believe in the fictitious part of life, the fantasy side, and whatnot. So, it's going to save you heartache in the end. There'll be no disillusions. There'll be no overwhelming feelings of, I thought that what I was looking at or what I wanted that it was what it was. It turns out it wasn't anything like that. Shock, hurt, confusion, if you don't remain realistic and always use intelligence as being your best guide. For some people are going to be taking a journey over land or over sea. The advice of this card is to look before you leap, but if you like what you see, jump in. Keywords are risk, innocence, departures, new pathways, starting over. And that is the gist of that. Some of you are taking off right after the Christmas holidays. Whether you celebrate it or not, that's the time period it's going to happen in. So I use that as a guide because I'm a Christmas person. So I celebrate the holidays very, 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 very strongly. But some of you are going to be, I got this for the previous reading as well, for Taurus, that somebody, some of you are going to have to kind of do a work holiday kind of thing over the holidays. You will be cutting your vacation time or your time off for the holidays a little bit short because there's this huge, huge opportunity that is someplace where you have to take a journey to. It is work related, and it results the bigger picture at the end of the picture, more money for you. So that's why, and you don't want to miss this opportunity no matter what. You will sacrifice one Christmas in order to get this underway. And it's going to be money that just keeps regenerating over and over and over again. This is a big investment of your time, your money, most of all, for your life. This is a huge investment. All right. Third card that I pulled for you, Gemini. In your heart, your home, your love, your romance. King of Pentacles, all about loyalty. Knight of Pentacles, I'm sorry, yes, the Knight. All right. So the Knight is, this Knight in particular, he's very slow and steady. He plans his moves with care and deliberation. He may not be the most charming of people that you'll know, because this is somebody that's coming into your life. And sometimes it is you, Gemini. Could be your alter twin. Who knows, right? He may not be the most charming person, but he is very loyal and trustworthy, and those are the things that count. A lot of people in today's world aren't out to win any popularity contests, but they have a moral compass and their ethics and their beliefs, and they believe in doing what's right and being fair. This person is always taken very seriously as well. He often shows up in readings that show good business dealings. He is associated with a good home. His background basically is he's good people. He comes from good stock. He has a good name, a really good reputation and a good name. That's how you're going to recognize this person. They're going to help you. As I said, you'll be traveling and going on a journey for a financial opportunity to do with work. This person here is going to be, let's say, hanging in the background, and you know they're always there. This guy's always there. This guy will never steer you wrong. This is somebody you can trust. You can take their word to the bank, and it's that kind of a situation. You're very, very lucky. I feel this for some of you. I'm hearing how lucky you are to have somebody like this in your life. There's no second guessing with this guy. If you ask him a direct question, you're going to get a direct answer. No beating around the bush. No sugarcoating it. The truth, hardcore facts and truth are always with this fella. That's how you'll recognize him. This is the right time for serious decisions for your future. The advice is hard work may be exciting, and it may be, you have to give maybe not just 100% isn't enough, like 150% to this opportunity, whatever this is. And there's going to be other opportunities for some of you as well that have nothing to do with traveling or going on a job. These could be opportunities in different ways, maybe in a job you're already at, the home that you live in, the neighborhood you're in, personal projects that you want to undertake, interests, and these kinds of things. Order, planning, trust, work, property, and projects. These are your keywords for this card right here. Here, the final result and the fringes of what this card means. Because you have somebody in your life is such a strong backbone that you can go back and get help from and get advice from about this. For those of you where this is a financial opportunity that you need to take advantage of, there's a trickle-down effect. Some of you are singles. You're able to freely move around. Others have family and responsibilities as family. And the trickle-down will be in the bigger picture with the sacrifices made right now. If you just stick with it, and put all your focus on whatever this is, and give it 150%, the trickle-down, your family, your loved ones will benefit from this in the bigger picture down the road. They will benefit. They may not understand right now. They may not like it right now. That's what I'm hearing. But you'll get through it. You'll ask for their patience and say, I have to do this. This is for the betterment of all of us. But it's taking sacrifice. It's not going to come to me for nothing. It's not going to come in overnight. Please be patient with me. That's what's going down there. A little bit of family friction. Nothing too serious. Okay, so the fourth card that I pulled for you, Gemini, and this is your challenges for the month of December. It is the world, and it's all about regeneration. These are your challenges. Okay, I'm going to have a little sip of tea here. Okay. All right. Life is to be regenerated, renewed. Finally, find success that you've looked for. Celebrate the end of a phase, the completion of a job, or a relationship again. Some kind of a relationship landmark, which means either, I just have a nudge to say for somebody out there, you've been pining away for somebody, and you've been, even though you have never dated them, you know them well, but you've been in the relationship all by yourself for like 2 years now. That's so funny. And it's sweet. But this is going to be a landmark for some of you. Finally getting to dip your toes in that beautiful pool of life and love. And you're going to slide right into what feels like a nice warm bath. So full of joy and contentment. Just a big, I'm finally here with the one that I've wanted to be with. For the rest of you, that landmark isn't as good. For a few of you, you've been looking for a way out. This is what I'm hearing. And you didn't know how to get out of it gracefully. The other person's done you a big favor. Now you have something to look forward to. Your relationship with this other person became boring, uninteresting. There was no fire left. There was no interest. There was no juice for the love to grow. It had dried up. And neither one of you, in your own hearts and your own minds, knew how to get out of this because you didn't want to hurt them. They didn't want to hurt you. But the other person threw the towel in faster than you did, and they really cut you a break because you couldn't bring yourself to do it. But you're very much in agreement that it's over. So now you're opened up to new possibilities in your life. The advice of this card, Gemini, is to celebrate what you've achieved and embrace new opportunities. I see you full of energy and motivation. The world right now, the universe is saying, the world right now, Gemini, can be your oyster. We all know what's in oysters. Well, the rare ones, which make them even special. They're beautiful pearls, priceless gems. The keywords for this card are success, completion, celebration, beginnings, travel, motivation, and renewal. And with that word renewal, I'm hearing, this is all new. Throw away the bad. Throw away the old. Leave yourself open, wide open to receive fresh, clean, pure, crisp, new vibrations and new energy for you, Gemini. Last card in the Oceanic Tarot spread that I pulled for you, Gemini, is Justice. And it's all about balance, and this is your message from Spirit. Listen up. Okay. Okay, so some decisions again. Again with the decisions, they need to be made. This is in the forefront. We all make decisions at one point or one size or another every single day. With tarot, the most important things that are going on in your life right now, tarot sees that and brings them out to the forefront. It prioritizes. So this is number one right now that you need to deal with, you know. It's that kind of a thing. So the card is also showing that if you've acted fairly in the past, this is going to, how can I say, something that you did in the past you acted very fairly about. Good sport. And because of that, people never forgot it. Some people never forgot it. So now the payoff is coming in your now, in your present. And you're like, that was a long time ago. I'd forgotten about it. But now it's vitally important to my now and my future. Am I ever glad that I did what I did? I did the right thing. And now there's this big reward coming up. And it's creating a strong sense of balance in your life. It's beautiful. It really is. Most things right now, because of what you did in the past, are going to go in your favor. Legal claims, work, relationship for some, family matters. This card brings forth the truth of a situation and healing and closure. This card, it brings the weighing of your options to find the balance, because the card represents balance. So you're going to be weighing your options. And lucky you, you have options. You really do. That's a wonderful thing. A lot of people don't have options. They get back into the corner. And it's either this way or no way. You have options. You're searching for a balance in your life between your work, your relationships, your personal enterprises, projects, your personal hobbies, things that you like to do. There's got to be a balance without losing yourself and your wants and your needs being met. There is a balance there, and you have to work towards that to find out what it is so that it fits everything in your life. This card also shows a way forward for vindication and truth in yourself. Also, spirit guides and angels support you now, and are very gently keeping you on the correct path that you're supposed to be on, that you're meant to be. And there have been a few times where you may have, you know, here's your path straight ahead of you. You may have been, you know, veering a bit to the left or veering a bit to the right. Spirit guides and angels are saying, whoa, no, 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 no. Corral her back in. Corral him back in. Keep the straight and narrow. Make their compass at the end of their nose so that they always face north, so they don't get lost and messed up. So I meant to shut that clock off tonight. I am sorry, and it is 12 bells. Shut up. So use a practical approach. Use your intelligence. Make realistic, sound decisions, not based on fantasy, based on fact. The keywords are calm, decision, integrity, truth, very important. Legal issues for some, signing of contracts, be very careful. Go over them with a fine-tooth comb, look for things that are wrong with the contract. Circle them, and go back to the person on the other side of the contract. Because when you start getting what-ifs, when you're reading through that's a little, it doesn't seem, you know, that could go this way, it could go that way. What if it went that way? Then what's the outcome? No, no, no. Circle it. Big red circle. Go back to the source. Get them to explain and fix that. You want solid. You want direct. No guessing games. No what-ifs, buts, or maybes. This is a good time for support, and your feelings of vindication are stemming out from the past. That's what Spirit says. Something you did in the past is affecting you now. It has come back to the forefront in your life, and there's a huge sigh of relief that you did what you did at the time, and now the payoff is there, and you weren't looking for it. You weren't expecting any reward. You weren't expecting any repayment. And for some of you as well, for those of you that felt that this relationship you were in, it was over, because the other person's going to make that move, you're going to feel vindicated in all the ways you were feeling, because you were feeling very guilty. You felt that you weren't being true to yourself and true to the other person, and you were trying to just keep the status quo going, and you felt guilty about that, and it didn't feel right, but now you're feeling vindicated. All right, so now we're going to get into the significator. Bear with me while I shuffle these cards up a bit. It's not a bad reading, Gemini, at all. Not at all. It's wonderful. I think it's wonderful. Let me see. I do a cut. Spirit guides, masters of the universe, masters of the natural world order, please send forth one significator card for this overall reading. This 5-card spread using the Oceanic Tarot deck for the sign of Gemini for this general monthly reading for December 2016. Please give me one significator. All right. Cut. No. Oh my gosh. I just got this for Taurus, and I got it for you as well. 78 cards in the deck. You see me shuffle them. And the significator as well. It fell in the same spot for Taurus. So I can see this is going to be recurring through the reading of the signs. And let me pull my book. I know what it means, but I like to read verbatim for you guys. Just because. This is your significator. This is your overall reading is being re-emphasized. We'll put it that way. So the Ace of Pentacles marks on the everyday level the start of a new project, which is likely to be successful. So it will come up to show a new job or a new business venture. Ding, ding, ding. Usually this will be the sort of project that seems to continually grow, with each level of attainment producing almost of itself the next step of the journey. That's called fate. It's been laid out for you. And, well, the card is self-explanatory. I don't think I have to elaborate anymore on that. Talked about journeys for opportunities, job, making money. The card is reiterating that this is the right thing to do and the right time to do it in. So, Gemini, I hope you like this reading. I hope it resonated with most of you. I hope it meant something to you. If you find you like the reading and you're interested and you want to continue this reading and you want a personal, private reading that's made just for you, I do offer that service. The description box below this video window explains how everything works. Please read through it once. Any questions that you may have, anything you're confused about how it works, please just send me an email. But please read through it first. That's all I ask. If you're new to the channel and you have not yet subscribed, you're more than welcome to. If you're new to YouTube, subscriptions are free. All it means is whenever I post any new videos, you'll be alerted via your email notifications. I'd like to thank you for all your likes, your shares, your Google Plusing, and of course, all your comments. I love to see the back end of the story, to see who it resonated with, to see how divine the tarot can be by validating themselves through your comments. So I do appreciate you. Now, on to Christmas. I'm going to be doing mid-month December readings in 2 weeks' time. And I have a feeling, and I've been telling all the signs this, I have the feeling the mid-monthlies are going to surpass the monthly. It's going to be, I can just feel it. I don't know how I know this, I just do. The mid-monthlies are going to be a condensed version. They're going to be real meaty, real juicy, a lot of stuff packed in, important things. And it's 2 weeks before Christmas when it comes down. So it all makes sense. So anyway, Gemini, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming back. To my current subscribers, you guys are awesome. You're always here. And I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And also from the bottom of my heart, to you, Gemini, if you celebrate the Christmas season, may you have the most joyous, the most happiest, the most loving, the most peace-filled and contented Christmas ever. Sincerely, from me to you, I have that wish for you, and send it on your way. All right, Gemini, hope to see you back here in 2 weeks' time. If you don't come back, Merry Christmas from me to you. Bye-bye.